Arrange you.
Hey gang, I wanted to share with you guys my time I got to visit AMain in Chico. This is the little 30 course they got inside. I actually didn't even cover everything in this video that this place has to offer. There was other jump courses I didn't even do, and I'm not even sure if there was even more I might have missed. But besides the shipping center, which is huge, there's a retail section that's pretty cool. And there you could rent some RCs, which I get to do later. But at this point, I'm just exploring the 30 track right here and seeing what my little buggy can do. I'm still trying to figure out how I can improve this thing. It seems to be just so good on its own. It doesn't really need many upgrades. I think the biggest thing is definitely the BBs in the wheels, the Endura pins, and the Fury Tech motor. And then definitely the body swap. I was able to keep the original lights to make little rock lights, the body to do headlights with a little 3D print piece. And I did the same thing with the rear lights with the 3D print file flipped. Of all the courses I've explored with these little 30 tracks, this one is definitely one of my favorites for sure, with the most features, most versatile setups. For most people that visit this place, this is quite the drive. It was definitely the drive for me. It was an hour out of my way. I was just coming from Shasta to Roseville. But I also, there's a couple right next to me that have a pretty cool setup. You can see them in the background. And they came from San Diego and were visiting Crater Lake. So a lot of people visit from way far abouts. At this point in the day for me, I had just got done with a huge camping trip. Well, big for me anyway. So I'm on like 4 hours of sleep and way too much sun. But I am so freaking excited to be here, so it doesn't even matter. I'm not even thinking about how tired I am. I'm just like, it's like Disneyland for any crawler here. I seem to pick up this SCX30 way more than any of my RC cars. I've got like an MT10 Basher and tons of SCX24s. And I've definitely spent more time building the SCX24s than this thing, because it just seems to be so great out of the box. I can't even figure out what to do with this thing. I guess like the Mias isokinetic axles would probably do me some favors that don't have quite the turn radius I need. But other than that, I don't know what to do. I would really like to find a high clearance chassis. It looked like the Endura chassis was about the same high clearance as just the stock one. And same with links. Like I could probably just heat up these links and bend them, but I don't really see it need to get brass ones or anything like that. It just seems like unneeded weight where I don't need it. I'm more focused on keeping the weight below the front axle. With all my brass in the front, I've got, it's a 66-34 split with the weight, and I don't want to go any more than that. So with that weight bias, you can see in some of these shots I roll forward quite a bit on the downhills especially. I don't have the downhills figured out with this thing, and that's a big reason why. And I guess I should get into the other upgrades I have. I have a few others. There's the weighted knuckles and extended axles, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and obviously the brass steering link. Also, I have the 26 millimeter suspension from Endura with no springs in the front. But I'm kind of curious about the Modox. I can't remember the brand name. I have them on my 24s. It's negative suspension, where the springs are on the inside of the tube to pull the tube and the rod together. I'm going to just let this play out for the most part. I don't think there's a reason to just fill this whole thing with dialogue. I'm aware that the front tire is flat. I didn't have tools at the moment to fix it. But yeah, later on, I run into a guy who really wants to race me with his Armageddon that he's about to buy. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, enjoy the crawls.
Try to go that way, so you can actually go around. Yes. Like this. It's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna get
You can see here we're on the 10th scale course. So this little 30th scale crawler eats up this 10th scale crawler course like no problem. That's how good my setup is. I was destroying this course so hard, everyone else was calling me Daddy Littlebug, which I didn't understand where that name came from at all. They just seemed to come up with that. I don't really know why, but you know what? Maybe it has a good ring to it.
Have you been inside?
Oh. No. No, come on. I just got this new little Losi Micro T, and I freaking love it. It's really cool, and I've been 3D printing jumps inside my house, and jumping over my dog and stuffed animals is pretty sweet. But I don't know if this course is meant for this little car, but who cares? I'm going to go for it. And right now I got the tires a little dirty, so I think I'm going to give it a drink of water soon and see if that helps. Yep, just as I thought, my tires are very thirsty and need water. So, let's see if this helps our traction. Yep, we're in business. We're not spinning around like earlier. And, I'm not even giving this full throttle really because it would just be spinning like crazy. But I love this thing. Yes. This thing is like so lightweight. It doesn't really need any upgrades. I mean, that I can tell. On my 10th scale basher, I broke something like every quarter battery. But I've went full force into walls with this thing. Haven't broken anything. I've seen that there's a lot of upgrades for like metal parts and stuff, but I don't really see the need. And I've noticed people that upgrade the motor always regret it. The brushed motor is the same thing. It's like the same parts for the SCX 24, like a lot of the same parts, same motor. and even the Spectrum receiver looks very similar, but it's not the same. And it looks like the same suspension as the stock SCX 24. I'm a total noob with this thing, so I don't expect any good driving right now. I'm just trying to figure this thing out here. Still a lot to learn. I'm cutting the corners. Let me know my best time. For this retail section, it's actually pretty small compared to the other hobby stores around me, but it is way more focused on things that are way more interesting to me anyway, with crawlers and bashers and other things of that nature, with scale things and maybe some competition rigs. But like, look at that thing. What the heck? This thing is freaking sick. I mean, it looks beautiful. There's so many of these things, I have no idea what they are. Some things I recognize, but now I'm just like, what are all these things? I got to do my research and see. If you haven't already noticed, this is a completely brand new world to me. I only started getting into this like a couple months ago, just out of a whim. And it's actually, maybe I should make a video of how I got into this, but this is like completely brand new to me. So I'm just like trying to absorb as much as I can. That's like all I do now, other than filmmaking, and I must know all. I think I really want this thing here. Is this 4-wheel drive? I'm not sure. If it's 4-wheel drive, I really want it. But looks awesome. You let me know, what hobby stores do you know where all the toys are on display and you can just touch them and nobody cares? Like, nobody's watching me right now, and I'm just like looking at it and, you know, taking them apart and looking inside. I can just explore things, you know. You can't, you know, you can look on Amazon all you want, but you can't do this. All right, so we worked out a rental. This is the Vanquish. I can't remember which one it is, but it's pretty sweet. Seems to work. And it wasn't seamless to get this. It seemed like a lot of things were kind of broken with the crawlers. They almost gave me this Red Cat Apex Ascent, which seemed to only go either 0 or 100% throttle for some reason. I don't know too much about the 10 scale stuff yet, but I'm definitely curious. I think I'd be more interested in building from scratch than buying a ready to run. But I don't know. Nothing really appeals to me as much as like the 24s. But this is definitely fun. I think this would be super fun going up mountains and doing marathons or, you know, big trails, like going up Donner or some mountain face. I think would be super, super fun. You would almost forget about, you know, the exercise you're exerting because you're more focused on driving. I was able to rent this when it wasn't very busy. I was kind of wondering if with my rental, it was only like $10, but if I brought this back when it wasn't busy, maybe I could have tried one of the bashers or something else just to explore more of what they had. But it got a little busy when I brought this back, so I wasn't able to find that out. No!
like a cup of tea?
Do what?
Okay, he's experiment swap.
Ah!
I'll do this one last line and we can get back on the road.
What's it up?
This serve on.
I've been bonking it for probably
Push it into that crack.
so massive
Yeah.
compared to the other one.
So it's the skid that's gonna be your downfall. And the axles are too wide.
Oh, dang it. But I didn't do it as far as you did.
Oh, I mean, that's
Oh. Ooh. No.
I had just realized that this is the 24 section, and now I really want to come back with all my 24s and do this again and see what I can do. This is like crazy. Who made this?
Oh. No.
Back here I find that there's a whole bunch more trails that I don't know go anywhere. Seems like I need like a bike or something to explore it all. So I go back.
No. Ah.
Little sprinter track. I apologize for the wobbling with the walking. I was wearing the Osmo like a necklace and was doing it in a way that was making it swing around, and that's definitely the last time I'm going to do that. I cut it right before this interaction with this guy who was determined to race me. He was about to buy the Armagorgon, and he wanted to race me against the Vanquish. And I know I'm not going to win that, so I'm like, no, that's not going to work. And then I got really interested in this. It looks so cool. I wonder how that drives. But yeah, that's my visit to AMain, and I think I definitely want to go back. It's like an hour and 30 minutes for me, but who cares? I might come back with all my 24s and try some stuff, and probably go early so it doesn't get too busy. So I hope you like this video. It's kind of different for me to try something like this, and I don't know, should I make more of these? Let me know in the comments.